All right, everybody. Hey, Andre Konechny. How you doing?
Good seeing you, Al.
And this is an episode of Andre Runs.
Oh, it's an episode, all right.
we
were working all day, and now we're going to try to run some trains at the last minute. So we hope everything runs well.
Yeah, we keep it real. Go ahead and tell us about the engine that you're going to be running here.
This little guy I acquired at the Big E back in January of 2023 up in Springfield. Resource Rails had this little guy. It's a B&O A2 Atlantic, so it's a 442 wheel configuration, imported by Custom Brass. And the builder is a Korean company, KSM. I think they converted and were bought out by Sam Hungsa along the way. But this little guy was painted by Gwyn Birch. Unfortunately, one of the last locomotives Gwyn painted. And Jan did all the work.
Who weathered it? Which was the winner? He did.
Yeah, I guess Howard's asking who weathered it. I've been playing with weathering and learning from Howard and kind of doing some experimenting. That's the only way you learn.
It looks good.
It looks good. I like for a small locomotive, you want it weathered. You want it looking like it's been run a lot.
Are these 70-inch drivers?
Yeah, they're big. You tell me. Probably. Yeah. It looks not quite 3/4 of an inch, but that's about right.
And his job is to grab some of these coal hoppers and bring them down.
The coal yard down from the Winter mine and the Speranza mine, we're right there in between Mac and Speranza, so we're just transferring some cars, and we're just taking it on the backside of the lower tier.
Well, let's take her on a ride.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah. Let's kind of pull it out and whoa, there she goes. That's a real good response. Of course, these little locomotives, they just run like crazy. They may not pull a huge consist, but they've got good power to them.
He's a beautiful little guy.
And of course, we've got Howard scratch-built hopper cars with some reconstructed loads added to them. We're in the middle of that project, and it's going to last another couple of months.
And a nice B&O caboose.
Oh yeah, well Howard's got some great cabooses. I mean, let's face it, that's where this layout shines, because he's got a caboose for every railroad that he operates at. And what scenery? Look at the scenery behind you, looking up the hill at Speranza.
It's amazing. I'm going to catch this little guy. He's outrunning me.
Yeah, so we'll take this into the tunnel and come out at on the upper tier at Bond.
Here she goes, making a pretty good clip here.
So if we don't slow down, we're going to run into those passenger cars, those Pullman passenger cars that are on the upper tier. So we're going to have to kind of...
Well, folks, she's waiting here for traffic. We got a little dual bug sitting there, and we got the tail end of this beautiful Pullman passenger train sitting here, and we're keeping it real. So we've got a lot of traffic. We have a lot of fun moving stuff around, so we'll probably back this one back through a crossover and go around.
Let's do it.
All right, go ahead, Andre. Take her back. All right. It's all part of the fun of running trains.
Yeah, we've got a crossover back here that we can just get to the front of the track on and just go right.
There we go. Back her up.
we are. We're
Here we
transitioning over to the front track. Come back and get it from another angle.
A little wobbly tender, but
Yeah, the rear tender, rear trucks. That's all.
we have to go. We'll have to take her in the shop and take a look at the tender and see why she's a little bouncy, but that's another day and another tour. Folks, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps us. And glad you enjoyed another episode of Andre Runs.